Like almost all cat owners, you were probably taught one thing from a young age: never feed your pet food from your table. It's considered harmful, and there's a lot of truth to that. However, today I'm going to share some information with you that even many veterinarians don't talk about. Of course, human food can pose a threat to cats. Spices, excess salt, fat, and especially bones can all undermine their health. But like any rule, this one has its exceptions. Certain foods from your table can be not just harmless, but actually quite valuable for a cat's body. This is true, of course, only if you know exactly which foods, how to prepare them correctly, and in what amounts to offer them. Today, you'll learn about 5 such products that you not only can, but should occasionally add to your pet's diet. And most likely, some of them will genuinely surprise you. Product number 1, boiled chicken breast without salt, skin, or seasonings. If you've prepared some plain boiled chicken for yourself, remember this: it's not just a dietary snack for you, but also a source of high-quality, biologically available protein for your cat. Cats are obligate carnivores, which means their digestive system has evolved to primarily process animal protein. And boiled chicken breast, especially in its pure form, perfectly meets these requirements. It is crucial to remember: no seasonings, as even the slightest pinch of salt is harmful. No skin, as it concentrates fat, cholesterol, and potential toxins. And absolutely no bones. Even a tiny splinter can injure the esophagus or lead to choking. Also, avoid any sauces or oils, only pure boiled meat. A couple of small pieces for a cat is like a bowl of light broth for us, nutritious and without any heavy load. Chicken meat is a source of easily digestible protein, the vital amino acid taurine, and it contains minimal fat and allergens. This makes it an excellent choice for cats with sensitive digestion, senior pets, kittens transitioning to solid food, and even animals recovering from surgery who need a gentle diet. You can offer the fillet as a reward, a supplement to their main food, or as a temporary solution if you've run out of their regular cat food. But be careful. This is not a complete replacement for a balanced diet, but only a supplement to be offered no more than once or twice a week. The main thing to realize is that a cat's health depends not on the price of its food, but on understanding its true biological needs. And high-quality natural protein is exactly what its body craves. Product number 2, a boiled egg yolk is a true natural vitamin complex. Many of you have probably heard the opinion, cats shouldn't eat eggs. And this statement is partially true, but only when it comes to raw egg whites, which can indeed cause health problems. However, there is an important exception here. A boiled egg yolk, offered in small quantities, is very beneficial. What makes it so valuable? The yolk is a concentrate of fats and vitamins that a cat's body can efficiently digest if the product is prepared correctly. By offering your pet a tiny portion of a boiled egg yolk, you are giving it B group vitamins, particularly B12, to support the nervous system, and fat-soluble vitamins A, D, and E, which are responsible for sharp vision, immunity, and skin health. It also provides healthy fats, which are essential for a shiny and healthy coat. You could say that the yolk is a natural beauty vitamin for your cat. But here you must follow the golden rule: only the yolk and only boiled. Raw egg white, on the other hand, contains a substance called avidin, which blocks the absorption of biotin. This can lead to problems with the coat, skin, and digestion. So remember, exclusively the boiled yolk, no egg white at all. How to prepare it correctly: hard boil an egg and separate the yolk. Crumble a tiny amount, literally the tip of a teaspoon, and mix it with their main food, or offer it separately if the cat is interested. The taste of the yolk might seem unfamiliar to the cat, but if you offer it periodically, its body will recognize the benefits and accept this treat. Some cats intuitively start showing interest in yolk, especially during shedding seasons or when their immune system is weaker. But don't forget, the yolk is a fatty product, and it should be a rare treat, a maximum of once a week and only for healthy animals. If there are any liver, gastrointestinal, or weight issues, a consultation with the veterinarian is necessary. You might think, what can a simple egg change? But your cat's body will tell you otherwise. For it, this is a source of energy and natural support. After all, a cat is not just a fluffy creature, but a predator with a complex nutrition system. And when you give it pure, natural food, you are not just feeding its body, but strengthening the bond between you. Product number 3. Steamed zucchini or pumpkin, a rescue for a cat's digestion. You are probably surprised. Vegetables for a carnivore? Is that really necessary? Yes, but with reservations. Not all of them and not in any quantity. One of the few safe and truly valuable options is zucchini or pumpkin, either boiled or steamed without salt, oil, or spices. What's the secret? The fact is that although a cat is a carnivore, in the wild it consumes its prey whole, including the stomach contents of herbivores, which means a small amount of plant fiber is natural for it. This is especially relevant for cats with sensitive digestion, a tendency for constipation, excess weight, or for animals over 10 years old. So, what makes these vegetables beneficial? Their gentle fiber helps to normalize bowel movement, reduces the risk of constipation, and promotes the natural passage of hairballs. High water content. These vegetables are rich in moisture, providing additional hydration to the body without straining the kidneys. Their low calorie count makes them an ideal supplement for overweight cats. And their gentle effect on the intestines has a soothing effect on the mucous membrane during mild digestive upset. How to serve them correctly? Boil or steam the zucchini or pumpkin, mash it into a puree without additives, let it cool and offer no more than a teaspoon mixed with their main food. Not all cats will immediately agree to a vegetable puree, but if you gently mix it into their favorite food while it's warm, your pet might quickly appreciate the positive effect. Many owners notice that just after a few servings, their cat's stool normalizes and their coat becomes shinier. An important point: no raw vegetables as they are not digested. This is not a treat, but a functional supplement. And do not confuse it with store-bought pumpkin puree, which often contains sugar, salt, or spices. Only natural, home-cooked vegetables once or twice a week. You might think, why does a cat need this grass? But your pet, after such a supplement, will sleep more soundly, have easier bathroom trips, and regurgitate less fur. A small contribution to the diet from your side, and your cat's body will thank you with health and a happy disposition. Product number 4. Low-fat cottage cheese, a source of calcium and gentle protein. If you've wondered about dairy products for cats, you've likely heard a lot of conflicting opinions. Some say that milk is bad because cats lack the necessary enzyme, leading to diarrhea. And that's partially true. But if we are talking not about milk, but about fresh, low-fat cottage cheese without additives, then in small doses, it can become a valuable element of the diet. This is especially important for older cats to strengthen their bones, for underweight pets, and for those recovering from illness who need a gentle diet. What makes it beneficial? It contains calcium, a key element for the health of bones, teeth, and claws. It also has high-quality animal protein, which is easily digested and helps maintain muscle mass. The lactic acid bacteria in it support a healthy gut microbiota, and vitamin D and phosphorus work together to strengthen the musculoskeletal system. Which cottage cheese to choose? Only low-fat, without sugar, salt, or flavorings. We are not talking about store-bought desserts, but about a natural fermented milk product, ideally from a farm or homemade. How to give it correctly? Start with half a teaspoon once a week. If the cat's body reacts well, you can increase the portion to a full teaspoon. Cottage cheese can be offered as a standalone treat or mixed into their food. It is essential to monitor their reaction. Some cats have an individual intolerance, and even the minimal amount of lactose in cottage cheese can cause an upset stomach. When is cottage cheese contraindicated? With any signs of diarrhea or vomiting, in cases of renal failure, and with allergies to dairy products. Many owners mistakenly believe that if their cat doesn't drink milk, then all dairy is off limits. But now you know that it all depends on the form of the product, its quantity, and the purpose. Cottage cheese is like a gentle, restorative fuel for the body. You would be surprised, but in families where cats occasionally receive the right kind of cottage cheese, owners often notice an improvement in coat condition and more active behavior. because healthy digestion and a strong body are the foundation for both physical and emotional well-being. Product number 5. Boiled sea fish without bones, skin, or spices. You surely know the stereotype, cats adore fish so you can give it to them all the time. It is this misconception that harms the health of thousands of cats. In reality, it's quite different. Any raw, fried, salted, or smoked fish is destructive to a cat's health. It causes problems with the kidneys, thyroid, and disrupts calcium absorption. However, a small amount of properly prepared boiled sea fish can become a source of the most valuable nutrients, which are crucial for the skin, coat, vision, and brain function. Why sea fish specifically? It is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which support brain activity and reduce inflammation. It contains iodine, which regulates thyroid function, especially important for cats over 8 years old.